Well, this took me completely aback. Hana Kimura, in my opinion, the best Japanese professional wrestler, male or female, of all time, has died at the age of just 22. The promotion she worked for, World Wonder Ring Stardom, or just Stardom for short, posted this on the English language version of their official Twitter account earlier. Stardom fans, we are very sorry to report that our Hana Kimura has passed away. Please be respectful and allow some time for things to process, and keep your thoughts and prayers with her family and friends. We appreciate your support during this difficult time. Yes, for what it's worth, my condolences go out to her friends and family as well. I think that goes without saying. Now, the cause of her death isn't publicly known. The authorities either don't know it, or if they do know it, they haven't revealed it, but cyberbullying keeps coming up. Personally, my first thought when I read that was, but cyberbullying doesn't kill you. You can't die from people being mean to you on the internet. But there's more to it than that. You see, these weren't your vanilla Western trolls making fun of her for being Japanese or something. No. Apparently, and I didn't know this until today, as well as wrestling, Hana was also in a Netflix reality show called Terrace House. And look at what WrestlingNews.co have to say about the episode that just aired. Kimura was dealing with severe depression, and there was a lot of concern for her on Friday after she posted photos of her cutting her arms, and she heavily implied that she was going to commit suicide. This was after she was bullied online after an episode of a Netflix reality show, Terrace House, aired where she lost her temper on one of her castmates. The show, which airs in Japan, portrayed her like a villain, and she received a ton of harassment from the fans of the show, and that apparently led to her depression. Did you catch that? The show portrayed her like a villain. This is supposed to be a reality show. But I guess some people have a different definition of the word reality to the rest of us. Anyway, that means that these cyberbullies were most likely not Americans or Brits calling her racist names or something. Oh no. These were, most likely, other Japanese people, who had seen the show, and now genuinely believed that she was a bitch, and decided to let her know it in no uncertain terms. Therefore, in my opinion, her death, if it does indeed turn out to have been suicide, will be the fault, not of the cyberbullies, if you can even call them that, when thanks to the show they thought that she was a bad person and were giving her a piece of their minds. No. If her death turns out to have been suicide, it will be the fault of the company that produces the show, which as far as I can make out is Fuji Television. I blame them. They set the dogs on her with that episode of the show. And by the sounds of it, she was already emotionally and mentally very delicate to start with.